I'm at the beautiful Seawind condominiums in Gulf Shores, and man, it's a great day. I think today is April 21st, 2020, and so we are at the tail end of this coronavirus, so the beaches are empty, but it looks like they're going to open up on May 1st. So we're very excited about that, but I wanted to highlight this awesome community at Seawind. You can see right behind me, Sea and Suds is a restaurant and bar. It's the only restaurant that is actually situated over the beach. Another great aspect about Seawind is down this direction, just a couple blocks away, is the hangout and all the festivities in downtown Gulf Shores. So anybody who owns here has the ability to be in walking distance to a lot of the activities here at the beach. Seawind, as you can see behind me, has a parking garage and quite a few beautiful Gulf front condos. Next door to Seawind is the Boardwalk condominiums, and on the other side is San Carlos. Across the street you have a Waffle House, and there's a surf style surf shop and a little market, like a gourmet marketplace type thing. So anyway, keep checking this video out. I'm going to highlight what you can find here at Seawind, but man, what a great place. Keep checking it out. Hey, I'm Jeff Nelson. I'm a realtor here in Lower Alabama, and I am here to talk about Seawind of Gulf Shores. I'm excited to tell you about this, but before I do, I want to just implore you to please hit subscribe below. I make a ton of videos about our area. I am passionate. I'm passionate about my wife, but if I'm passionate about anything else, it's about creating content for buyers and sellers and for real estate purposes in Lower Alabama. So I put out a lot of videos about the community, of course about real estate, condo communities, neighborhoods, and so on. So please hit subscribe. I am excited to talk about Seawind of Gulf Shores today. Seawind is located at 401 East Beach Boulevard. So most people, well, nearly just about everybody, when they come to Gulf Shores, they're going to come down Highway 59, which runs through Foley, and what we locals call the T is where 59 hits Beach Road, so right where the hangout is. So right there, if you take a left, you're going to be on East Beach Boulevard. We also call that area East Beach. So Seawind is located in East Beach at 401 East Beach Boulevard. One of the greatest things, I always like to pick out, one or two things that kind of separate it or makes it appealing to buyers or tourists or that type of thing. Seawind is going to be kind of right in the mix of everything so far as things to do. So you're literally within walking distance for restaurants and shopping, and that very reason is why this is such a great opportunity as an investment, because you get to capture some of that tourism market that we have down here. So tourists love the idea of just parking and be able to walk to the beach, of course, but also walk to a restaurant, walk to shops, get a t-shirt or wherever. So Seawind gives people that opportunity. So you could, if you're looking for a private residence, just something for yourself, if you're looking for a second home condo, or if you're looking for an investment purposes, you're going to be right down there with all the festivals that happen around the hangout, and of course all the restaurants and all the great food that we have down there. So far as the building goes, it was built in 2006, so it's not that old. It's 20 stories tall and it has 155 units in the building. So it's a majestic looking. Sorry about the computer. It's a majestic looking building. I mean, you think about the beach, you think everything's kind of laid back. I mean, this is a sharp looking building. It sits beachside, So all of the condos or the units will have a balcony that faces the Gulf. And these are spacious balconies too. And depending where you are in the building, you could have a west view or east view, or if there's a point there, just how the building is made, if you're right in that corner, that middle section, you could actually have great views both east and west. But looking south, it's all blue. And it is gorgeous. Anybody who knows the Gulf of Mexico knows that the Gulf Coast has some of the best beaches in the world, and the water is beautiful. So far as the units go, there's 155 units. Now, just about nearly all of them are 2 bedrooms with 2 baths, 2 full baths. And they're going to be 1,130 square feet. All right. So, but with that, excuse me, with that, these units also have a bunk room. So you have 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths, but then they have another room that's the size of a bedroom, and most people put bunk beds in there. Now, the reason it's not considered a 3rd bedroom is because they don't have a closet in there. So anyway, you could literally sleep, for a 2 bedroom, you could sleep 8 people, because you could have 2, 4, 6 people you could have 4 people for 2 of the bedrooms, 2, 4, and then you could have 2 more in the bunk room. And then most of these, nearly 99.9% of the condos out there are going to have a sleeper sofa, so you can have 2 more there. So you could sleep 8 people in this 2 bedroom condo. So most have the 2 bedroom, 2 full bath with the bunk room, but there's a very few number of condos that have 3 bedrooms with 3 full baths, and they range in square feet from 1618 square feet to 1831. So that you're going to find that these are the building is very kept up. It's well maintained. It's got a strong HOA, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But the building itself is just attractive. When you throw the amenities in there, the way they have and the way they're presented, it's just an awesome building. I want to get back, before I get into amenities, I want to give you more of an idea of where this is located. Okay, I've already talked about the immediate vicinity of near the hangout. So you're walking distance to the hangout and downtown Gulf Shores. But just to give you an idea, the Gulf State Park Pier is 1.3 miles away. So if you love to fish, I think it is the 2nd longest pier on the Gulf Coast. Walmart is 3.5 miles away. Publix, there's 2 Publix that are pretty close, but the closest is 4 miles away in Orange Beach. The fabulous wharf, if you want to take a break from the beach area and you want to travel over to the Intercoastal Waterway, the beautiful wharf is a city within the city, and there's all kinds, dozens and dozens of shops and restaurants and things to do at the wharf. That's 8.9 miles away. Going in a different direction, going straight north, back to Foley, you can go to the Tanger Outlets. That is 9.8 miles away. And of course, there's dozens of specialty shops and a lot of names that you would recognize, like Polo and Tommy Hilfiger and things like that there. And then, if beach activities, if you've had enough and you want to check out an awesome amusement park and a great downtown area, you got OWA Amusement Park and Theme Park that's up there in Foley. That's a pretty impressive place. That's fairly new. It's just a year old. And I'm going to tell you, folks, is what they've done. You can actually park in the parking lot for free, and then you can go and enjoy the downtown area with all the restaurants and shops that they have there. It's just a real incredible place. OWA is 11.3 miles away. So that gives you an idea about that. Let's talk about the amenities. I really like what they have here at Seawind. There's actually 2 outdoor pools. One has a 0 entry where you just, there's no step. You just it's kind of like the beach. You just kind of walk out into the water, and you're gonna have fountains there for the kids and splash pads, that type of thing. But there's also another outdoor pool that has a pass through to an indoor pool. that's kind of cool too, because even in the cooler months, and it does, believe it or not, get cool here in January and February, so it's nice to have a heated indoor pool that you can enjoy. You'll have hot tubs, you're going to have a barbecue area that's Gulf facing, there's covered parking, but one of the highlights of this building, remember I always like to point out things that are a little bit different, one of the highlights to Seawind is they have one of the largest exercise rooms that I've seen in a condo community. It's about 2,000 square feet. It's got treadmills, weight machines, ellipticals. It even has free weights in there, and it's all facing, it's floor to ceiling glass that faces the Gulf, so you could be on the treadmill and watching the dolphins jump. So I just love the area. Of course, you got a right out the back door, you can head down the boardwalk right to our white sandy beaches that look like sugar, and just enjoy our beautiful beach. You're just steps away from enjoying our beach if you're at Seawind. Seawind, this is April 2020, so prices right now are in the mid 400s, but this video probably will still be there 10 years from now, so unless I update it. But just because of that, in the link below in the description, you're going to find a link to this community that is updated daily. So right now they're in the mid 400s, but 10 years from now they might be in the mid 600s. So if you want to see what's available in Seawind right now, you can go into the description and see that. Folks, I'm so happy to be able to talk to you today about this awesome community. If you are looking to buy or sell in Gulf Shores, please give me a ring. I would love to talk to you.